Warning. This show contains naughty language, adult themes, and may contain mentions of... Listener discretion is advised. The church is not affiliated with or endorses this show in any way.
How does taking a shit remind you of Ewan McGregor?
You're a narcissist. You'd fuck yourself.
Yeah, I would.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
If you're with people you trust, all is good.
I want to punch you in the
As
face
soon
right now
as
so hard. Nothing we said should be held in like truth or
Contempt of court?
any legal matter in any way. I gotta think, like, if a woman was to take this test, she would get maybe alternate results.
Girls, like, there's this spectrum, dude. Girls need to be wooed. Girls need to be, like, you know, talked to or, like, emailed or, you know, texted or some shit. I want to start over.
That's what I had to. I had to feed the kids.
Oh, sure.
I had to go
Cool.
grab cigarettes and get my ass over. I might have to shit again. God damn it.
Well, go shit, man. Well, it's fine. You just
No, I'm waiting.
No matter where I'm at, I will go home and shit. If I'm at a concert and I have to take a shit, I will go home and shit.
I'll shit
I
anywhere.
don't
I'll
get
shit
it.
in the worst bathroom.
But-
I
And
have to. If I gotta
if
go,
you need to
I am
take a
not
shit,
shitting
go
my
take a
ass.
shit. Go
I
ahead.
am not shitting myself.
I'll shit in the worst bathroom in
Because there is
Scotland.
no way it's gonna
I'll do
happen.
it.
I already did it once behind that CVS. I'm not doing it again.
Only because I admire you and McGregor.
How does taking a shit remind you of Ewan McGregor?
No, I said I will take a shit in the
Well,
worst
he's a
bathroom
handsome
in-
individual.
I said,
And when I take a dump, I'm like, oh, that's a handsome individual.
I've thought the same thing twice, but I don't want to admit it. No, we're recording. No,
See?
because I was quoting Train Spotting, where I was going to take a shit
Oh,
in the
God.
worst bathroom in Scotland, and
I would have taken the
'cause I
dump in the
admire Ian
crib's
McGregor.
like the baby's crib. If the baby's already
It's about
gone,
to go, dude. It's about to go. There's not much you
would,
can do for it. You
what
cannot
the
resuscitate
damage?
the baby?
What damage would it be if I took a dump right there and I had to go?
No real damage, dude. I mean, it's just
I mean, the baby's already gone. It's not
the
going to use it
mom's gonna
anymore.
have-
So what does it
Well,
matter?
the baby probably shit itself because you shit yourself when you're a baby and when you die, so it shit itself
He
twice.
just had a heart attack.
Like-
I think we just killed Trevor.
This podcast is actually called Sean and Matt laughing at their own jokes.
Welcome to Monkey Goo and other delights. I am Trevor Heasley. With me is
Matt Bourgeois.
and
Sean Larson barely.
fair enough.
Fun fact, I've been calling you Kenny for the entire week. I forgot your name was Trevor. I kept telling my girlfriend your name was fucking Kenny. I was like, yeah, me and Kenny did this cool show. Like,
I can actually hum
I'm down.
I bet you
with
can.
my dick.
How
I
many
bet you
times?
can.
No.
How many times?
I can.
How many
No,
times?
You just slapped my forehead with your dick, dude?
Dude, I really can.
Well, I thought that's what we were doing.
Okay.
I can breathe in.
Hold on. I feel like this is about to happen. I feel like...
Well, no. Now you just put me on the spot.
I can breathe in
Now you just
air
made it like not even fucking
Let
erotic.
him talk about how
and
you can breathe in.
exhale
Ugh.
and hum with my
While
dick.
slapping someone
No,
with
I
your
don't
dick?
have to slap
I'm out
you,
of the
but
mood. I got a
can,
headache.
I can make a sound with my dick. You want to hear it?
I'll cut it out. Maybe.
I got that out. I got that out.
All right.
All right. Come here. Ready? Come here. I will make a humming
We're putting your
sound
head
with my dick.
uncomfortably
Right,
close to his
come here.
Oh
penis.
god, this is gonna be so
All right,
awkward.
It's not out yet.
All right, so the fucked up thing is you're actually trying to listen to my dick.
I don't believe him.
I can't make a humming sound, but you're actually willing to listen
Come
to
on.
my
just,
dick?
Just,
I wanted to see if it was possible.
I'm just.
I've seen a
I'm
lot.
Still
I've heard
waiting.
A lot of shit.
It
Still
ain't
waiting.
possible.
You know?
It
Still
ain't
waiting.
possible.
You ever heard the phrase "Don't come in my mouth, man. Come in my ear," because I want to hear that shit coming. That's why I was listening.
I've never heard that.
I just said it.
Well, I can't say that because
He made that up.
I have heard it.
no,
now.
someone else made that up. I
Yeah,
can't
but
remember.
he's trying to use it and made it up.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
that wasn't mine. I don't remember who told me that. It was somebody else, but I thought it was funny. Anyway,
like
so
band camp.
apparently we're starting. We've already started the podcast. Sean's arrived now, and
Yep,
we've
I'm
been
here.
going for a little bit. And
Amiro's taking care of kiddos.
and making sure
His
they were happy
children.
with food. Yeah, my kids, not someone else's, you know, because, like, I like mine.
The dog's really upset.
The dog is upset.
The dog is.
Hey, Bailey, shaky.
The dog is upset at his.
I told you, sit me next to the damn dog.
Very familiar.
Dog would be
person.
happy.
Very
And I love
familiar
the dog.
person is walking up to this
I
dog.
said
and this
damn
dog's still
dog.
barking.
Oh my god, I said damn dog. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bailey. Love you.
Well, maybe the dog isn't going to heaven. I mean, not all dogs go to heaven.
No, all
Well,
dogs.
that's a movie.
All dogs.
So all dogs go to heaven.
All dogs go to heaven. It's a movie. That's why you know it's not
Yeah,
true.
they go. No, it's like Facebook. Everything is true.
No, okay.
It is, right?
Yeah. My
Don't even get me
favorite color
started
is
on the
green, and it
Rockefellers.
said, "I'm like this great, amazing person."
Or on
So, honestly, it's right.
or on the Obama birthing thing, but I don't want to get into
You
that.
know what? We're not gonna talk about that.
We're not going to get
That
into
wasn't true.
Yeah.
That was on Facebook. Fuck, it's true. God
Oh,
damn it.
All right, so
This podcast is actually called, like I said, Sean laughing at his own jokes.
Yep.
Like, Sean elated with himself. .com in the butt.
All right.
that'd be a
email me
great
the
name
whole
for a
show?
podcast.
Fuck yeah, I will.
All right. Don't.
Makes
don't-
my shoulder
don't-
happy,
Don't. I don't want to. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Come
I want
on.
it. I feel more comfortable when you're not leaning on me,
So,
man.
Sean, do you think we should subject Matt to the Kinsey scale test? He's already admitted to being bi.
Bisexual.
Do you want to
yes.
see how bi he
Bisexual
is?
male.
Like, we have already taken the psychopath test, and
Did we last time?
no, you weren't here.
No, you weren't there.
This was
Okay.
the episode you were not a part of.
I'll take the Kinsey test, man. I've taken the Kinsey test before, and actually,
Dude, I'll
it might
take
be-
like 8
apparently,
Kinsey tests.
Apparently,
I'll
according to the
probably do
Kinsey
the
test,
same.
last time I took it, I am majority straight, but I have bi tendencies, and that really miffed me the last time I took it because I was out and proud and gay, and I was still in
Well,
the
you
closet.
already
You took
taken
the
it. What's
Kinsey
the
test
point?
while you were doing dick, and you were
while I was
more straight than you were
it was
gay.
while I was still hooking up with men, but I'm in a committed relationship right now, so I'm not.
How
But
does
I
this
was
work?
so what was happening is I took this Kinsey test, and I was using. I don't want to say I was using being bisexual to hook up with girls, but I think subconsciously I was, because holy shit, I got way more vagine than I did butt gene.
Wow, you just turned
Wait,
fucking...
you get
just
more
straight out
vagina
turned
by
Indian
saying
on
you're
us.
you're bisexual?
Jesus Christ, you get more vagina by pretending.
I know,
to be
like
gay.
growing up in a high school, we had one
That's the
gay
thing.
in the high school. He was like out loud and he was prey.
Pray?
He was out loud and he was proud.
He was praying?
He was
The
praying.
one-
Like you
Praying for those
wanted him?
Catholic priests?
Hey man, which one of us is coming out here?
The one thing I noticed about
Okay, with a name like... Unless he's not on Dallas, that shit's gone.
dude, every time I saw him, he was surrounded by 12 gorgeous women.
That's the thing, dude. That's the thing.
I almost wanted to like come out and be like I'm not gonna suck a dick, but to be surrounded by 12 women, I'll be like, I'm gay.
Here's the thing.
I took
Coming out.
aerobics in PE.
Awobics.
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 Baba Wawa.
In PE.
Hey,
Let's
Wobbit.
get me on. Right there. And mind you, 3 dudes in a class filled with 30 women. A bunch of dudes kept talking shit and going, "Oh, you gay ass bastard." And when they saw what I was looking at the back of the class, guess what the next year consisted of?
You with
40
18 women?
dudes, and all the chicks ran out of that damn class. God damn you
A
bastards.
friend of mine
What
actually
happened?
came up with a theory. Sorry, go
No,
ahead.
they literally jumped into that class, and all the chicks ran
I
out of the
thought Matt
class.
groped you or something.
Oh my god, it was horrible. I was so good about that, and I loved that, and I was looking forward to next year again because we had water aerobics, which was awesome. And then
Beer, anybody?
all these motherfuckers are in that class, and I mean, you got football players, you got everybody in the fucking aspect going, hey, let me go ahead and be in this class now because there's a bunch of chicks. Y'all ran them out. I hate you all. Like, I hate you all. You ruined my fucking fun.
So I'm gonna take the Kinsey test now.
Do you want to take it?
Yeah, man.
All right, fair enough. So we got Matt.
Matt Bourgeois. Bourgeois.
All right, yeah, that was a fuck up. Welcome,
No, it wasn't a fuck up.
To?
I was getting my own name wrong. I mean,
Monkey Goo,
Monkey Goo.
and
Other delights.
with me,
Sean,
Larson.
and
Matt.
bourgeois.
Damon. Oh wait, what?
Matt Damien.
Matt Damon.
That's actually funny. We gotta do that. Who's with that?
We just
Matt,
did that.
bourgeois.
Yeah.
Sean, Larson.
Trevor.
Trevor.
I just learned your name as a
It's already
Kenny.
in.
Easily.
All right, so we're gonna try to figure out
I'm underpaid.
how we're gonna figure out how gay is Matt.
We all are.
How gay is Matt? All right.
All right, so
How
Matt,
gay is Matt?
My girlfriend can't listen to this. She will.
Yeah, she
she'll
will.
freak the fuck out.
I'm,
will.
I'm gonna say about 60-40.
60-40.
But
60%
I'm not.
straight and 40%
Are you
gay?
saying
I
straight
ain't
or
gonna
gay?
say gay or straight. I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna
60,
say
60-40.
60-40. I'm
All
gonna
right.
leave it at that.
I'm
Let's
gonna go
find
with
out. Let's find
65. I'm gonna go with 65-35.
All right. So, but
For the straight. For the straight.
we are gonna take
Guess
a.
I know
a-
it's not an issue, but thanks. But it's like at the
No,
same
I'm
time,
giving you like
I
that
almost
third.
feel like it sucks because
That
like I
third
used to
of
be
gay.
so out and proud, but I just
I'm
would
giving
go,
you the third.
What was so funny is I used to be so out and proud, and I was so about like I'm gay and I'm a gay champion, and then I would just
Did you get a trophy for being a gay champion?
I think I did. I think
Because
I
like when
actually
you're a
did.
champion, you get the
Except I
trophy to
didn't
put on your
because
TV.
I kept going out to bars.
Oh, wear
and I'd
the
end up
freaking
sleeping
gay
with-
bar
I'd
shirts.
end up sleeping with a
And
girl,
I'm straight.
and I would even
So
have
I
the
got
option.
more of a third than you?
Anyway, so I'd end up sleeping with a girl because I'd go out to straight bars and I'd end up sleeping with a girl. But even when I encounter a gay guy, Sean would be like, "Hey, you should hit him," and I'd be like, "Dude, that's not my type. My type is very specific." And I'm like, "That's not my type." He's like, "So you're gonna go do that girl and you're gonna like be mad at yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I do it.
All right.
And I just eventually learned to stop being mad at myself, and I also accept my spectrum. It's like being autistic. Being bisexual is like being autistic. There's a spectrum.
So you're on the
It's
gay
okay.
spectrum.
I'm on the gay spectrum.
I helped him
totally, totally. He really did help me out on this, actually.
All right, so
I did.
here we go.
I want to push
Well,
his
you know what
buttons
I had-
to
you know what?
see what he.
I had a thought earlier this
knew
week.
what he
I had a
wanted
thought
to do.
earlier this week. You really did help me feel more secure with being me no matter what. That's what you helped me do. Thanks, man. No, you did. Because I had all these insecurities and all these fears about my sexuality when I was younger. And I had all these problems with women, because who fucking doesn't? But and guys were easier. I mean, duh. So I just thought, well, obviously guys are easier and girls are, I have problems with girls. So that means I'm gay. Because otherwise I'd just get girls easily. And I guys wouldn't even be a thing. No, it's actually just, that's just fucking easy. It's shooting fish in a fucking barrel. I'm like, I got a dick, you got a dick. You want to fuck? Okay, done skis. Like, done, dude. Girls, like, there's this spectrum, dude. Girls need to be wooed. Girls need to be, like, you know, talked to or, like, emailed or, you know, texted or some shit. And that's cumbersome, man. That takes some fucking work. Like,
Do you
so
know
it's eventually, like, eventually I figured out, just because I prefer one, but I have an attraction to another, I was so egotistical. Here's what it was. I had such a strong fucking ego that I thought because I was striking out with girls and could get guys easily, that must mean I was gay.
No, it
Actually,
just
that
means
meant-
guys are fucking perverts and will
it
fuck
just
anything.
means that guys are easy and girls are harder. And this is what an egotist I was. Still am, but I've just at least knocked that one down a peg. Like, that's honestly what it is, man. And I'm good with...
Love you, brother.
Hey, love you too, man. I'm
I'll
good-
admit,
good with who I am.
one time when like I
Good
didn't
with all
have
the
any
weird shit
money,
that my stepbrother and Uncle Dad.
I did go to a gay bar. I had no money.
your
I went
therapy
to
is
a gay
working out.
bar
Therapy's great.
in
Yeah.
hopes somebody would buy
By the
me
way,
a
how's your
drink.
therapist doing? Because she hasn't called me in a minute. Did I fuck that up?
No, my therapist is you, and that's why I'm so fucked up, man.
That's why I don't
Well, no.
call myself.
All right,
Okay,
so,
take the Kinsey test.
so me
We're not
and
gonna
Sean
go
have
once.
already taken the test. Unfortunately, I think we broke the test and did not get a result.
Well, you guys have to
Um,
take the Kinsey test
So
after me, though.
either we're fucking insane and the test was like, I don't want to tell you, or we're just saying and like there was an internet issue.
Yeah, we
All right, so Matt, we have the Sean. Fuck. The test me and Sean took was like what? It was like 100 questions, right? Like that shit went on. It went on forever.
It did, but it was so much fun.
And like I was able to like contain it into an hour.
It was
I don't
so
know
much
how it
fun
happened.
doing it, though.
like it took three. The
I like these tests. They're fun.
episode 3 took 3 days to record. Yet somehow
which
it
Disney
seemed like it was
character
recorded
are you
all in one
test?
session. All right, so here we go, Matt.
I'm always Jafar for some reason.
Oh, I can see you with Disney princess.
No, I'm Disney Princess Jafar. It's like a gender bent Jafar.
Oh, fuck.
You know, like if you've ever been to a cosplay thing where they gender bend shit, God, that's hot when women dress up like Han Solo. Best of both fucking
dude,
worlds.
seriously?
Best of both fucking
Dude.
worlds.
I'd totally bang a...
I don't know about
I'd
Han
shit out of
Solo,
Han.
I'd
but
totally bang a Sean... Wait,
I'd
no,
put
that's not a Sean...
I'd put a
no.
deposit in his secret compartment
Sean
any
Solo.
day.
Well, that sounds so weird. I just said I'd bang a Sean Solo.
You're a
Oh.
narcissist. You'd fuck yourself.
Yeah, I would.
That explains a lot of your life and how much you fucked yourself.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know about Han Solo,
Cheers
but
to that, bitch.
if I ever ran into a female Chewbacca, I'd really give her a deposit in her Jedi poodoo. Here we go. Kinsey scale test, the non-scientific scientific test.
Oh, fuck, we're
Matt.
so fucked.
What is your age?
I am 34 years old.
34?
Yep.
Can I put in 69? All right, no. We're gonna do 34. Oh, the test failed.
Right there when you put 69 in.
No, so you're 34. What gender do you identify as? It only says man or woman.
Okay,
man or woman.
Without assuming my own gender,
you have two options: man or woman.
I don't want to offend myself, so without assuming my own gender,
binary coded.
There is no binary. There is no LGBTQ XQWERT. There is.
I'm a male.
All right, man.
Anyway,
man.
oh,
all right. You have a choice.
I'm a male. I'm a male man. I'm a male man.
So Matt, true or false?
Yes.
True or false? Do not look at the screen.
I'm not.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed. You're not allowed.
Looking at it, man.
True or false? I have never felt sexual desire. Never. You've never felt it.
That's false. That's categorically fucking false.
All right. Question 2. I cannot decide what sex I am attracted to more. True or false?
No, that's false. I can definitely decide what sex I'm attracted to more.
All right, fair enough.
Based on experience.
Question 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Question 5. I find the idea of having sex with another man repulsive.
Sometimes, but it's really hit or miss.
It's true or false, brother.
Oh shit!
There is no wiggle room. It's true or false.
Unanswerable, because if it's not, because it's literally a scale. It's literally sometimes I don't, and it could be a guy I'm attracted to, and I still find it repulsive. So hold on, what's the next question?
Well, the same question that we haven't answered yet is true or false. True or false. True or false.
I guess false, because not across the board. So
I find the idea of having sex with another man repulsive. False?
I guess it's false, because not always.
False.
Yeah, not always.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
All right. Question next, because I lost count.
All right. Question next is next of him.
I would not want to die without having experimented sexually with both men and women. So do you want to live your entire life fucking only one gender?
Well, that's a weird question to ask, because I've already experimented with both, so I also don't want to die. So
you've already done it. So like,
the next question, I guess.
I wouldn't want to die.
I guess I wouldn't want to die without that, because I'm
going to say true
lived.
Because you've already done it.
I don't want to take back anything I've done.
I have a feeling we're about to break the test.
Yeah, probably, because the Kinsey was. Let's give it some history on Kinsey real quick. Kinsey was a dude who was super intelligent, insecure, attracted to men, but not able to sort of reconcile his attractions. So he really just
he was out in the closet without pissing on teenagers.
Like, really hit up women with the intention of sort of, I don't know if he wanted to bury his gayness, because he was having his experience back then in those times, 1940s, 50s, when he did his test. But he was really curious about sexuality, because he had his own questions, and so he was with women, and finally he experimented with one of his at least according to legend, finally he experimented with one of his research partners, and he quite enjoyed it. And his girlfriend, wife, whatever she was, just said, "Look, I've always seen this in you. I always knew it would happen." He admitted it happened, and she's like, "I always thought this was a thing that was going to need to happen." And then they I don't really remember the end of that movie. All I know is Liam Neeson was great as Kinsey. But
I have a special set of skills.
I love that movie.
All I'm saying is
all the
fucking
Taken movies are rad.
Taken? That's a different.
Isn't that where it was?
No, where they fight on trains or some shit.
No, they fought on like.
Where they fought on airplanes?
No, they were in buses.
And buses.
Wait.
Right? That was when everybody did Speed.
Liam Neeson, you're talking about Schindler's List, right? I loved the fucking Schindler's List. Dude, like,
seriously,
Schindler's List was like that shit was funny.
I did
plus.
Okay, I'm horrible.
We're gonna stop right. I'm not gonna talk to you about the Holocaust.
Plus, it was in black and white, which
I ain't touching the Holocaust. I ain't touching the Holocaust. I'm not touching the Holocaust.
It was in black and white, which meant it wasn't racist.
I'm not touching the Holocaust.
I was watching the whole movie.
Ain't gonna do it.
Tear-eyed.
Ain't gonna do it. Nope.
And then all of a sudden she goes.
No.
Goodbye, Jews.
That's like that movie. That's called
The
Boy in the Black Pajamas.
Wasn't that Schindler's List?
No, that was the boy in the black. The boy in the straight pajamas.
She goes.
That was the boy in the straight pajamas. That wasn't Schindler's List, dude.
Schindler's List was, I pardon you. Here is the next question. I have, true or false, I have no interest in sexual intercourse with anyone.
That's false. That's super false.
So like you want to fuck?
I like fucking.
All right.
Wait, what?
Next question. True or
That's a weird
false?
question.
The gender composition of an orgy would be irrelevant to my decision to participate. So we're talking about it could be like
Ooh.
8 guys, 1 girl, or
That's a
8
good
girls,
question.
1 guy. Would you?
It wouldn't
still participate?
False. It would not be irrelevant. But let me clarify. Just for I know this doesn't have to do with the test, but let me clarify.
Clarify.
If I was not in a committed relationship, I would absolutely love to participate in an orgy where it was predominantly straight men fucking 1 girl and I was involved, or predominantly bisexual men fucking 8 girls. Any combination. I would love to just try it out as long as I knew everybody was tested and cool, and I would be fine with it. I actually have a very vehement to pronounce that correctly.
Vehement.
Hold on.
Vehement.
Wait, is that right?
Vagina.
Vagina?
I have a vagina.
You have a vagina.
But also, I don't
Vehement.
like. I also don't like to take it. I'm not a receiver. I don't like to take it up the tailpipe. It's not my thing.
Yeah, he's a top.
I'm a very top guy when it comes to either or. I would be curious to if my girlfriend wanted to try something in my butt, I might be.
I got a
curious to
broomstick
try
if you're
it.
curious.
I'm not curious about that because it's already happened, man. All right,
He's already got that.
I've got the Ninja Turtles leader up there. All right. Like,
Hold on.
I've got a
throw my 5
sensei
cents in.
with the
Hold on.
I'll throw
Like-
my 5 cents in.
The only Ninja Turtles
that was just because I
leader.
sat down wrong in a fucking janitor's closet. It's nothing to do with sex.
The only Ninja Turtles
I don't know
leader
why I was naked.
that I know is either Splinter or Shredder, and either way you go, no, that's gotta hurt.
Actually,
Oh,
I
fuck.
think.
Question next.
Yeah, question next.
I have
Go see
always
my hot therapist again.
Question next. I have always been extremely confident in my sexual orientation.
No.
Right.
False. That's a false. That's a big false.
Wait, what? I missed
Alright.
that one.
I've always been extremely
Alright.
confident in my sexual orientation.
Question next.
Is that a thing?
I find men more attractive than women.
Easier to get along with, not more physically attractive.
True or false?
False.
So
Hey,
I gotta think like if a woman was to take this test, she would get maybe alternate results.
But if anyone's to take the test, they're going to get alternate results.
Hold on.
That's
These
the whole
are
point of the
questions.
Kinsey test.
These questions should have maybes. That's the worst part. It's like I've
They
seen,
really
like,
should.
I've
I
seen,
would
like,
answer
really
maybe to
hot
every
chicks.
fucking question.
I would
Like-
too. I've seen really hot chicks, and then I've seen guys who walked in and it was just like, "That's a specimen of a dude."
But
I think
Like,
Kinsey
you
created
know
this
what?
test.
it
That
is
freaking awesome.
it is true or
That dude
false.
should be Neanderthal
So,
I
status
think
of like
Kinsey-
It is-
preparing the genetic structure to be handed down to many people.
It is true or false. So fuck you.
I think
Answer
Kinsey,
true or false.
I think Kinsey created this
Fuck!
test. Hold on.
I can't answer true or false to
It's
this.
yes or no. There is no maybe so.
Well, I've seen women who are godly, and I go, I like girls. Where's the bathroom? So, I mean, it's hard to even say that. Okay, yeah, I like women. So, whatever that question should be,
I
like,
think-
I like women more.
You realize last week you guys did a Charlie Day impersonation.
Yeah, I did a fucking Charlie
And-
Day impersonation.
One thing I realized is in the show, which is already aired, and we're at the point right now where we're in our like fourth show together,
Yeah.
and we have not heard a episode yet of us, all 3 of us together. But while I was editing the show of me and Sean, I realized one thing before we even talked about it. Me and Sean were both doing a Charlie Day impersonation at some point during our episode.
That makes
And
sense.
he
It
didn't do it.
mostly because of bird law.
Now you called them on it.
Mostly because of bird laws. It's what it is.
All right.
If you're pontificating and rapping and doing your thing, that's what it is. There's a fine line between understanding the law and having an intimate relationship with the law. Okay, because sometimes if you want to play night worms with the law, I mean, you can do it. It's okay. What's night worms?
Question next.
I can't
We have.
I can't speak on this.
I would find a threesome with a couple awkward, specifically because of the presence of a man.
False.
I'll do a trip. I'll do an H.
It really
I'll do an
depends.
H anytime.
I'll Eiffel Tower the shit out of it. I might even touch it.
Yeah, I'll do an H. Eiffel Tower does well, not an Eiffel Tower per se.
Question next.
I want to a lot.
Next.
I'm just like, all right, it's fine.
All right.
It'd be awkward, like the chick's on my
weirdness.
face, and all of a sudden there's a booty hole on me, and I just
I can get over the weirdness of it.
I might get a little shout out to be like, wait. After a few minutes, I'd be like, wait, that's not a girl. Oh, god damn it! Why are you still up? I don't know how this works.
Is that a possum or a squirrel in that tree?
Rats.
Rats.
Oh.
Yeah, it's awesome, Burbank.
So
Yeah, right.
But you know what? Honestly, I could.
They leave
I
people
don't know
alone.
how that would work. I mean, like, I would not want to do the Eiffel Tower thing because that would just.
What
be
is the Eiffel
awkward.
Tower thing?
It's when one's on your face and the other one's on your other
No,
face.
that's not how it works.
That's
the Eiffel
how it
Tower is
works.
different. No. The Eiffel Tower is one guy is in the girl's butt or vagina, and the other guy is in the girl's mouth, and she's bent over and on all fours, and then you high five the other guy, so it creates a triangle above her, and it creates a Eiffel Tower like shape.
Oh, well,
That's
that's a
what you
tag team.
You thought you didn't know what the Eiffel Tower was?
I wasn't
hold on.
even sure.
What
I
the
just
fuck
forget.
did you think the Eiffel Tower was? Go into your explanation. Hold on, I really want to hear this. What the fuck did you think the Eiffel Tower was?
So there was this one time.
At band camp.
So there were two chicks on
Inside
me.
of Van Camp.
There's two chicks on me. One's on my face. One's on my junk. And they're both high-fiving each other while I'm going crazy on them. And then they did this crazy funness of the high five. And then they lit matches. And we burned the apartment down. But you know what?
Wouldn't that be the Statue of Liberty?
Oh, that's what it was.
Oh, all right.
Like whatever happened to good old to a good old missionary?
missionary.
What happened to good old missionary? You look
The
the
problem is
chick
I
in the
converted
face.
too many chicks.
And
I couldn't fucking
You've been
be happy
drinking
anymore.
not Claw then.
I have not been drinking Claw.
Yeah, that's why you
The
don't.
fuck is Claw?
That's
Oh, you know what
it is.
Claw is? White
Yeah.
Claw.
White Claw.
White Claw is this it's this fad. It's this fad drink that's a seltzer. My ex-girlfriend
No one does
used to,
missionary when
my
they drink
ex-girlfriend
Claw.
used to get it all the time.
Next question.
Next question. I love that. That was
Next
perfect.
question.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Just to be clear, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only, and nothing we said should be held in like truth or
Contempt of court?
any legal matter in any way.
I was
So,
actually,
now, mind you-
rehearsing a script.
Within
I was
contempt of
rehearsing a
court.
script.
Mind you, that question might be answered true later on down the line for our sociopath test or psychopath test.
So what's the next question on how fucking queer I am?
Next question is:
Fuck.
I am only attracted to men. True or false?
Oh, false.
All right.
Yeah, no.
True or false?
All right.
Last question, and then we're gonna figure out how fucked up you are.
All right.
All right.
It was on a
I am true or false. I am sexually submissive.
Nope.
Wow, you're a dom, huh?
I'm a dom all the way, man. I'm
All right.
fucking awful. Well,
How do I submit?
I don't
this?
mind pretending to be for a sec while
Hit
while
enter?
she thinks she's in control because it's getting her off. But then after that, I need to get my ego back by flipping her over and doing the business. So
just bang away.
I bang away, man. I was swing away, Meryl. Swing
Bang
away.
away.
Signs, bro. Signs.
Come on, Mel Gibson. You know what's
Swing-
up.
Let me go. Let me talk to you. Let me tell you my opinion about the
Come on.
Jews.
Let me get like 4 chicks in my Ferrari and drive drunk down the freeway. Fuck yeah, Malibu bitches.
Holy shit! I actually would love to
All right.
meet that guy and hang out with him, just to talk to him. Not
I
because I,
just
think,
want to drink beers with
actually,
him.
not because I think he has. I think he's an alcoholic. I think he's an
No, he's just an
anti-Semite.
awesome
He's a
motherfucker.
vehement anti-Semite, to use that word properly again. He's an absolute
No.
anti-Semite, and he really doesn't like the Jews, dude. He
All right.
really fucking hates the Jews. Just to do a Charlie impression, he really doesn't seem to like the Jews. Although he seems to keep.
But
letting
how do
them
you know? You're
produce
not in
his
his
shit.
head.
No,
We
you're
have
right.
your
He could have
results.
just been going on a rant. You're right. He could have
Yeah,
been
he
going
could have been
on
on
a
a
rant.
fucked up
You're right,
tangent.
dude. He could have been on a
So
fucked
guess
up
what?
tangent.
You
He could have
can't
been
say
mad
he
about some
doesn't
shit one
or
night,
he does not.
and he was mad about a producer that night that happened to be Jewish, so he decided to rant about shit. We have no idea what was going on in his head. So I'm
Yeah.
not defending Mel Gibson, for the record.
I would totally be in the Ferrari with the
Is that
motherfucker,
off now?
drinking beers,
Why would you not be
grabbing a
defending
bunch of hookers,
Mel Gibson, Sugar
and
Tits?
just going up Malibu at
Dude, I have no
120.
idea. I have
Sugar
no
Tits,
idea.
you better
Coke
defend
lines
her. You
off
better
their
defend
ass.
Mel Gibson, Sugar Tits.
I think he's a great director. You know why? He makes a movie about pacifists. 2 movies about pacifists. One, Jesus.
Didn't you do the Passion of the Christ?
We did the Passion
You
of the
did.
Christ. Hold on, let me get this out, man. Let me get this out.
Apocalyptico.
And Apocalyptico too. But he made 2 movies about pacifists. One movie about a
So?
pacifist who was tortured the entire time. And then another movie, and that was the Jesus movie. That was the Passion of the Christos.
They're making a sequel.
Oh shit! Let me be
Called-
up here like this.
Is it called?
Can I do this? I'll do a free cameo, just like this.
No one can see what you're doing, man.
It's about Easter.
Yeah. So basically,
I'll still be like
the
this.
sequel. Can you fucking just stop so anybody else can? I mean, no one can see what this is.
But it's so funny.
It's not funny to anybody. You're just saying I could do this. I could do this. You're repeating it again. You're not
They already
letting
know
talk.
what it is.
No one knows what it is. No,
I made a tea.
That's the first movie. We're talking about Easter, man. This is when the Easter bunny.
Still teeing?
This is when a giant bunny hides
There's
pieces.
so many tea bags going on out there.
Well, Easter is when like Jesus hid a bunch of eggs, right?
This is when a giant bunny stole Jesus'
I hit him in the mouth.
testicles and then hid them around. Jesus has multiple testicles, by the way. He's like an octopus when it comes to testicles.
He has 8 testicles?
He has 8 testicles. And so a giant rabbit hid all of Jesus' testicles, and everybody had to go move a giant boulder to find the testicles, but instead they found that Jesus wasn't actually dead. He was just missing his nuts, and that's why he was being a little bitch, and he wouldn't just use a miracle to move the boulder and come the fuck out like a good queer.
I'm not going to use any of that because I'm Christian.
that can't even
But
be this.
Please tell me that can be used. That was really good.
we'll find out.
so
that was
close.
really funny.
So close.
That was
I
really
do
good.
have
close.
your results.
Oh, okay.
You ready for your results?
Sure.
Oh, God, I gotta
Really.
see
So,
What's up?
so according to the non-scientific scientific test,
Yeah.
Yep. You are.
Kinsey test.
you are predominantly heterosexual.
Yeah.
Predominantly heterosexual.
That's not even true.
But
I figured.
you are more than incidentally homosexual.
Yeah, that's true too. That's probably
So
true.
like you prefer chicks?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Hey, you a fucking dude.
Yeah, totally, man. So, it's true. I fucking will.
Who are you as a person? I can't even talk to you anymore.
I just assumed my gender.
All my gay friends can't even talk to you anymore.
Yeah, I know, dude. Being gay is like
We can't even
being
talk to you
bi.
anymore.
Being
But
bi is like being a gay
it's either you're
mulatto.
straight or gay.
Being a gay
Who
mulatto.
are you as a person?
You're not allowed to be bisexual. It's
Yeah,
really
it's
weird.
not. It's
But-
not fair.
I talked about this in the last episode.
On a scale but between 1 or 6, gay or straight, 1 being straight, 6 being
Wait, that's Dallas. That dude was fucking 0. That dude was banging
All
like
right.
everyone on Dallas.
So on a scale between 1 and 6,
He was banging everyone on Dallas.
Anyway.
one
Oh, shit,
one
Sean
being
said something.
God.
one being completely straight, the other being Sean.
He was banging Steers.
Who is the gayest person we know?
Sean.
All right.
God
So
damn it.
so
Fucking faggot.
on a scale of 1 to 6,
Again?
one
I don't
being
do good at tests.
1 being John Wayne, 6 being
Liberace? Which one's gayer though? That's that again. We have to give John.
No,
Wayne a
John
test.
Wayne. John Wayne's the shit.
John Wayne's gay as fuck.
No, he's not.
He's really cool. He's
How
gay.
dare
Alright,
you,
so-
It's
sir?
2019. If you're gay, you're cool.
I'm sending Chuck Norris memes at you.
Chuck
How
Norris
dare
is
you.
also gay.
so
Being a straight white male is
Oh my
shit.
God, my heart hurt.
You're a fucking bastard. You're like Dick
Oh.
Cheney.
Oh, well, Dick Cheney. Well, we're not even going to talk. Look at his name. But you just
Yeah,
Chuck
Dick
Norris.
Cheney, like getting a train run
Chuck
on him.
Norris,
all right, so
the heterosexual name. Like, in heterosexuality, it's Chuck,
Chuck
Norris.
Norris.
so
Chuck Norris.
on a scale
God.
between 1 and 6, 1 being Chuck Norris,
Ah,
Yes.
the other being Caitlyn, 6 being Caitlyn Jenner. You
that's
are
not a thing, really.
you're a 2.
What?
You're a 2. All right. So on a scale between 1 and 6, 6 being Liberace or your mom, 1 being
My mom was a little
Chuck
gay.
Norris. All right. So on a scale between 1 and 6, 1 being John Wayne, 6 being C3PO, you
Go ahead.
you score a 2.
All right. So I'm kind of C3PO.
You are 1 to 6. You are a 2.
I swear he topped R2D2 all the time. That's why R2D2 was always like, whoa! Like, he was like, like, he was
But
a
let's
lady.
be honest. Let's be honest. It's not a thing of Star Wars, but let's be honest. Who is multi-bilingual? Who is very proper? Who is the most
And which
awesome?
one is just
and
the perfect
always
height?
says perfect posture, perfect everything. Come on,
C3PO.
you telling me?
C3PO
Mr.
stand,
Belvedere.
man.
And everybody. Oh,
Those
you
are dope.
cannot throw Belvedere. You cannot-
Belvedere?
Come and knock on my door. Come and knock on my
Oh,
door.
God damn it.
We've been waiting for
God
you.
damn it! Oh, you cannot throw
No, Three's
Belvedere.
Company.
But that was not
That
Mr.
was Three's
Belvedere.
Company. Never mind. They were drunk.
Maybe we shouldn't quote anything.
Wait, what was the Mr. Belvedere song?
I don't know. Jason Bateman was in that, right?
It was
Well, down to China, don't matter no more.
We have no idea
Who
who
cares?
was in this.
It was coming to your house and he's gonna open the door for people. Then he's gonna touch your kids when the door closes. He's Mr. Belvedere.
No, none of that
Mr.
was true.
Belvedere, touches
that
children,
was-
Mr. Belvedere.
That was Spacey's song.
Oh.
No, that was different
Yeah.
strokes.
Yeah, that was different. Very
No,
different.
that was true. That was goodness. That was all goodness.
Which incidentally,
you can't
Kevin Spacey
throw
wrote the
different
music
strokes.
to. And
On
it's also
silver
the star of the
spoons and all
Broadway
those, we
show.
can't do that. Oh,
And,
God. We just write shit.
So you're like almost straight, dude.
I guess.
I know you're like, I'm gay,
Almost
I'm gay,
straight.
but according to
You're
Kinsey,
almost
you're like,
straight.
you're like
My
kinda
mom-
straight.
You're
My
almost
mom-
straight.
my
I might
mom-
sleep next to you in a tent.
You've already done
I said
that,
almost.
man.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you touched me, by the way, when that happened. I mean, I don't know what the fuck that was about.
It's like being
Why
in
to
prison and your cellmate's almost straight. You still want to cover your shit.
Is that
Oh, your
work?
celly? Yeah. Well, your celly doesn't
Well, I
even
had to
count as
pee.
gay. I want to start over.
We had so much fun.
So, Hey, Kinsey skill.
Hey,
Have
you
you,
know what?
ever thought about
Hold
having
on.
sex with a dude?
No, hold on.
Elvis,
Like me-
yes, Elvis.
Hold on. Okay,
Who
me-
hasn't? I mean, Jesus
Me
Christ,
and-
it's Elvis.
Elvis
Okay,
and
me and
Steve
Michelle-
Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi.
If I could have a threesome with
I
Elvis
would totally
and Steve Buscemi,
bang both of them. Okay, that's a thing.
He was
No, shut
Mr.
up.
Pink.
Here's
Who was
the
the
fun
pink?
part.
One in the pink. We have
And we
tens
go-
of people listening right now.
literally-
We have tens of people listening.
I hope not.
there might be 20. Hey, one thing we were talking about, it's just a note, guys. A note, real quick. We have this habit of talking over each other. Sean, we gotta do a thing where we sort of clue in a little bit, and we realize that you gotta there's interjection, and then there's holy shit, you're just talking over everything everyone's saying.
No,
I forgot
okay.
podcasts are those
We'll
things
figure it
that you
out.
have to
No,
actually
it's okay. It's okay.
Sean,
do that.
have you ever taken a class on radio broadcasting?
Well, I walked into one once. 'cause
You
I
walked
followed
into
a
one.
girl.
For class?
Matt, have you ever taken a class on radio broadcasting?
No.
There is nothing in my resume that says I should host a fucking podcast. But you know what? I am.
I feel like you listen to radio, though.
I'm not good at these things.
I feel like
Well-
when Sean's listening to radio, he's talking over the radio.
I do that.
I've watched Kevin and Bean with him. He actually does that.
Yeah, I do that.
What's so strange is he listens so well when there's nothing recording. He's the greatest listener I know. Like, I know I have a problem with it too. I talk over shit but I'm saying I think it's nerves.
I'm a huge fan of Kevin Smith, and one of Kevin Smith's thing is like he
I just like to talk.
he realized nobody's gonna tell the story of him and his friends except him.
Yep.
And one of his things was like, if you want to do a podcast, do a fucking podcast. Like whatever you have. If you have a cell phone, turn it on, hit record, do a podcast. We are in episode 5 because of one thing he said on stage, and there will come a time where this guy is our guest because of what he said.
I'll pitch it to him next time I see him in Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Do you see him?
I see him. He wears his purple pea coat and he just comes in and he talks to everyone and he takes pictures with everyone, and management discourages anybody approaching celebrities.
He did a show called
Kevin
Jay and
Smith
Silent
is-
Bob Get Old. And one of the questions like an audience member asked was like, how do I like do a podcast? And like he was like, just
Do it.
fucking do it.
Fucking
And
according to
that
what you're saying, man.
and his advice there is why I am in episode whatever I am right now on Monkey Goo and Other Lies and the various podcasts that I'm doing is because he said like whatever you have, turn it on and fucking record. Use what you have.
I think I'm just gonna talk to him next time I see him,
okay.
man. I'm just gonna go to him. Hey man.
Dude, he is the reason
He would
you
do
are
it, is the
sitting
thing.
in
I
the chair
think he
you
would-
are sitting right now.
Dude, he's super thin now.
After his heart attack, or
Yeah.
like did you know him before or
After his heart
after?
attack.
All right.
After his heart attack, he lost a lot of weight. He made sure, like, all I wanted to do was go up to him when I saw him and be like, hey, man, I know I shouldn't, but I just kind of want to hug you. He'd probably be like, I'm cool with it, man.
He probably would.
And then I just say, hey, dude, I just want you to know, I've been listening to you since I was 9, watching your movies since I was 9 years old. You were one of the greatest influences I have besides like South Park and Monty Python.
Me too.
And you seriously, like, I don't know, me and my girlfriend met each other when I was in an unhealthy relationship with a girl I didn't like. Now I'm in an unhealthy relationship with a girl I do like.
I got a boner thinking about Rose, like what was her name?
Rose?
What's her name? The one I like, the half black chick who's with.
Rosario Dawson.
Rosario Dawson. Yeah, I mean, she was talking about ATMs. I got straight out boner.
Sometimes it's okay to go ask
straight out boner.
Well, her opinion is you never go ass to mouth.
No.
And I believe we covered that the other night.
In the movie, it just happened.
She says sometimes in the heat of the moment.
Oh my God!
We covered that the other night, and according to my saintly mother, it's never okay to go ass to mouth.
But I mean,
I've done things that aren't okay.
That caught me because it was Rosario Dawson, and I'm not going to say this.
You're leaning on me, man.
Yeah, I am leaning on you.
I'd fuck a donkey, but I wouldn't go ass to mouth.
So to culminate my story real quick, me and my girlfriend got together while I was in an
You were talking?
Yeah, I was, yeah. So we got together, and before we got together, we just talked a lot, and the first thing we ever did when we had a real conversation was she quoted Kevin Smith, and then I quoted him back, and then we bounced back and forth, and then we stopped quoting him, and we were just doing improv sort of in the characters or the caricature of Kevin Smith films.
They did ATM.
And then we didn't do ATM, and she hasn't ever gone ass to mouth with me. Like, I've never... Have I asked her to? I don't asked her to? Get it? I don't know, man. No, we've never done that, though. But anyway, so that's what I'd talk to Kevin Smith about if I ever get the chance to talk to him, which apparently I'm gonna, because I see him sometimes.
Get him on the podcast.
I think I can, man. I actually think I can.
You think you can? Like, let him know.
I think he'd love this.
Let him know that the only reason, like, we are all together
that couch out.
is because of advice he gave.
Yeah.
Let's drink more and figure out where we're next.
I want to smoke a bowl.
All right, pick a random poem. I'll sing it.
One of the craziest poems I've ever read is "Child Roland to the Dark Tower Came." Stephen King turned this one poem into 8 fucking books.
Different story.
Yeah, he can do that because
he did.
a lot.
And
too much.
the Dark Tower series is my favorite series
give me
of books.
5 paragraphs. That's it.
It is my Lord of the Rings.
Just give me 5 paragraphs.
8 books.
Don't give me more than that.
Oh, you like Stephen King? My bad.
I'm a huge fan.
Oh, I love his concepts. I love his execution of his concepts. I love the way he fleshes out a story. I don't like his writing. I find his writing boring and droning and fucking impossible.
Hold on, just find
I want to punch you in the face right now.
Or like
I
5 paragraphs.
gave up on The Shining, dude.
I want to punch you in the
As
face
soon
right now.
as
So hard.
The topiary scene. Hold on, the topiary scene
So
was this.
fucking hard.
The topiary scene was this. It was this. So
Do you have boxing gloves, Sean?
So hold on.
I'm gonna punch this motherfucker right now.
Let me give you my interpretation.
Brother,
of
it's
it's fine, man.
I'm
We're
watching.
cool, you can hit me. But I gotta give you my interpretation of the topiary scene in The Shining.
And you're dropping beers.
Where's the fucking hammer?
It's not over there.
The hammer's
You're
not
missing
there.
it.
I wanted to beat the shit out of you
Here's
with a
my
hammer.
thing.
Oh, God,
Here's
you gotta
my
use
thing.
your fist.
All right,
Here's my
I'm gonna
thing.
hit him with a hammer.
The topiary scene is as follows. I'll
he's a
paraphrase.
bitch.
For anybody who hasn't read the topiary scene in The Shining,
I love Stephen King. Kidding, it was the shit.
for anybody who hasn't read the topiary scene in The Shining and doesn't understand why Stephen King can't make something scary, because he writes stereo instructions. He writes fucking stereo instructions for dialogue and for descriptions and for narrative. So here's the fucking problem.
Thank you for making me.
Here's the problem. The topiary scene goes as follows. I'll do my own version of it. Okay, so here's how it goes.
Now.
So Jack Nicholson or whatever like walks into a fucking garden and like this garden and shit, like dude, it's totally got some topiaries in it. And like you look at the topiaries and one's like a lion and the other's not a lion. The other Dean's got a coot. Dean's got a coot or some shit, whatever. But anyway, so
I'll kick him in the coot.
So in the
Hold
topiaries.
on. Now a fight's about to start.
You talking about Stephen King? I will fuck all you
really
guys
got to
up
let me
for
go on
Stephen
this
King.
rant, man. It's kind of
Go on the rant.
You're gonna dig it. You're gonna dig the rant, even if you love Stephen King.
I kind of want to punch you at this point, but I want to hear where you're going.
But here's where I'm going with it.
Although
his little ears.
my first instinct is to
I
make
have
your
no
nose
idea where
bloody.
I am.
So,
But go ahead.
Stephen King's Jack Nicholson does some coke and then walks into a garden with some topiaries. And then there's some topiaries. And one little topiary is shaped like a tiger lion. And the other one is shaped like a Gryffindor. And the other one from Harry Potter or some shit. And the other one is shaped like a bird of some kind. Maybe it's a flamingo. I don't know. That's pretty much what he wrote the fuck down. I'm not kidding you. Then he goes on to continue.
Best orgy ever.
And he says, and then Jack Nicholson is coked out of shit, and he's afraid the cops are going to get him. So he keeps walking, and then he turns around, and he looks at the topiaries. The one's a lion, the one's a Gryffindor, and the other one's a tiger lily or whatever. And then guess what happened? They moved it a little. Then he turns back around, and he's like, holy shit, I thought those topiaries were in one spot, but they're not. And so, then he turns around and he's like, holy shit, guess what happened?
Whoa.
Hold on, man, you gotta let me...
The movie never covered that.
I'm not talking about the damn movie. So here's my thing about Stephen King and The Shining, and about him as a writer in general. I think he writes fucking stereo instructions. I think The Shining, he went on for like 3 chapters about how some drunk dude broke a kid's arm. And it could have been done in 1 chapter. Instead, it was 1 chapter that could have taken 3 chapters. It's too long. And it's not interesting writing. He doesn't have an interesting cadence to his voice or the way he presents things or speaks. Not like Chuck Palahniuk. Not like... I don't read a lot, so Chuck Palahniuk. But...
First of all, fuck you.
Anyway, so I get you, man. I get you. This is a sensitive subject for some people because I'm shitting all over your favorite writer.
Writers are bitches.
And I think he's a douche. But...
give me some fucking boxing gloves.
So here's my deal with him. Sorry, man. I'm gonna go off on this because I don't like him as a writer.
I'm not gonna punch you. I just want some boxing gloves so I can punch you.
Stephen King's awesome, but when they put it to movies, they don't know how to.
I'm not gonna punch you barefaced, but if I had a boxing glove, you'd be a dead man. The movies are the best thing to ever come out of
Stephen King because his books are unfucking readable to me. I can't fucking read 8 pages of what should be. No, sorry.
I think his gaydar.
It was
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the book. It was 1,200 pages of awesomeness.
It was 1,200 pages.
The Stand was 1,400 pages of amazing.
It was 1,200 pages that could have been written by a more written by a more interesting writer with a better fucking. Writers are artists. They write things well.
I'm just gonna windmill, and hopefully they shut the hell up.
They write things well.
Who is the more interesting artist then? Like, who would you rather read a book by?
Right,
dude, fuck you.
Dennis Lehan is a poet.
I'm not familiar with him.
Dennis Lehan wrote Shutter Island. He wrote
Shutter Island? That was a
John
great fucking movie.
Who hates teenagers.
I've only seen the movie of Shutter Island.
And the book is incredible, man. And he's a poet. What's engaging to me about a writer isn't the story they come up with. And look, Stephen King, hands down, comes up with amazing stories and amazing concepts.
I agree.
He is a shitty writer because he cannot make interesting narrative or dialogue. Instead,
are you kidding?
He drones the fuck on like I'm reading about how to put together a fucking Yamaha from the 1980s. All right? Like,
I want to punch him.
I want to punch him. It's like a Japanese person translated poorly how to put together their own equipment because they were given too much blow because it was the 1980s. Anyway, and then it translated into English. Translated into Old English, then Stephen King wrote it down. I hate his fucking writing. So here's my problem with Stephen King is the topiary scene. Let's take the topiary scene as an example. Here's my problem with the topiary scene.
You're lucky I don't have a baseball bat.
It's not scary.
So lucky I don't have a baseball bat.
It's not scary. Here's my problem with the topiary scene. It's the topiary scene in The Shining is written as follows. Jack Nicholson gets coked out and wanders by some fucking plants. The plants happen to be shaped like a lion, and one's a griffin, and one's like a tiger, and bears, oh my, and there's like a teenage girl there that everybody's afraid to fuck. Maybe it's Miley Cyrus, oh my. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Anyway, Stephen King writes boringly and awfully, even though he comes up with good ideas. He writes too long. There's too many fucking pages in those chapters.
Every page is necessary from that man.
No, it's so poorly written. It's so poorly written.
No.
So here's my
If you want to talk about unnecessary pages, talk about Dan Brown.
So here's my thing: is Stephen King writes like this. So anyway, one day Jack Nicholson walks into, holy shit, this is a good idea. I can't believe I'm typing this. So Jack Nicholson walks into a garden full of topiaries. And then in the garden full of topiaries are topiaries. And the topiaries happen to be shaped like one's a lion, one's a griffin, and one's shaped like a tiger, and one's a bear, oh my, and the other one's Dorothy. That's freaky. That's good. I can't believe I'm writing this. It's so awesome. Anyway, so moving on.
I like interrupting you because it's so much fun.
Anyway, Stephen King sucks. The end.
Do we care about Halloween?
We might want to do Halloween on Halloween, though. I really love Brick. Did you see Brick?
Yeah.
Brick is one of my favorite fucking films.
That was a great movie. Gordon Joseph Levitt?
Yeah. Yeah, man. No, dude, he's really fucking cool, man. Like, I really like him as a director and as a writer. I just think he fucking biffed The Last Jedi. And probably most of it was Kathleen Kennedy just shoving her fucking dick where it didn't belong. And then the rest of it was just not having enough time to craft it. And then you just make this film, and having Disney up your ass the whole time, you're not going to make a great film. You're going to make a marketable film. And that's the problem to me with Disney owning fucking everything. Like,
the one thing
we're recording?
Of course.
Oh shit!
Now
cool.
I'm
never working for Disney. Fuck.
The one thing I did like about The Last Jedi is that it fucked up so much shit, and it did subvert the expectation, which is the term they used.
Yeah.
But what that has now done to me is, because they fucked up Star Wars, because it was, according to legend, the worst Star Wars movie ever.
I still reserve that for Attack of the Clones, but go ahead.
How dare you. But
I dare.
Episode 9, for the first time in a long time,
rather than drink an abortion,
I have no fucking idea where they're going to go. Since the first time, since episode 7, I was like, where are you going to go? Like, how are you going to do this?
J.J. Abrams has a thing he does. He's even said, he was quoted as saying, it's more important to create a mystery than it is to create a story. And the problem with this thinking is, and he culminates this thought by saying, as long as you create a good mystery, people will follow and be hooked. Just because you've hooked people doesn't mean you're good. Look at heroin. A good story can be a mystery, can contain a mystery, but it also contains characters and character development and a cathartic and cohesive narrative thread. And to use a bunch of fancy terms. But the truth is that the Last Jedi, The Force Awakens was okay to me, but I thought they'd really set it up and do something amazing, especially once I heard Rian Johnson was attached, and then they did The Last Jedi, and I just thought, holy shit, man, Disney is way too in charge of this shit. And you had all these plot threads that went nowhere. You had this like, hey, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna make it like you don't know what she's doing, and she seems like she's being a bitch. The chick with the pink hair, Laura Dern, his character, and then like, yeah, and then it turns out
Holdo.
Then it turns out she was like, by the way, I'm gonna go down with the ship. I had a plan all along. Why not just include your people in that plan?
My problem is
what was the
this.
big problem with telling Poe Dameron, like being like, you're a hothead? No, Poe Dameron wasn't a hothead. He was reasonably concerned with the lack of military knowledge or expertise of his superior. I think he was absolutely right in mutiny.
It would be like not telling Maverick what the actual mission was.
Yeah,
like Maverick is your best pilot in Top Gun. He would need to know what the mission is.
It doesn't happen in the military that they don't tell you what your mission is. They just tell you need to do this, and you don't need to know why. But I
they
think
usually tell the number one guy, this is what you're doing.
Did they have some... Maybe they could have just thrown in they had some concern of a leak or a spy. That's why she didn't tell people. But instead, they were just like, I didn't tell people so we could have a plot twist. That's not a plot twist. That's lazy fucking writing.
Like it fucking I anti-blew my load. My load shot back into my balls.
Anti-blue?
Anti-blew my load.
So
dude.
so like you went
And always leave him wanting more.